Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 3 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We are playing the Freefolk Wildings versus the Brotherhood of the Nightswatch. We had a first combat out of our round 2. We're going to be jumping into round 3. I'm just going to clean up some of these tokens here. Actually, I'm going to leave these damage tokens here, because the Giants took some damage last round. I'm just going to change these activation tokens. And we'll be ready to jump into episode number 3. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. We've got Giuseppe Balsamo's Disclosure from the Necronomicon Fragment, Genealogy of Cthulhu, August Moldenhauer. These 6 books and many others are available on our bookstore if you check out our link below. Helps to support the channel. We're also combining these in a new edition, 2023 hardcover edition, Cat2 Journals. If you're interested in collecting all the Moldenhauer Balsamo works, go check this out. Make a great addition to your Cthulhu collection. Go check out our bookstore below. Helps to support the channel. You can also help us out by checking out our Patreon for as little as $1. You can read the introduction to that Cat2 Journals. You can also read the entire Genealogy of Cthulhu. It helps to support us, as do your likes, subscriptions, and ringing the bell to be notified of upcoming miniature painting of A Song of Ice and Fire. We're doing Joan of Arc miniature painting and tabletop gameplay, so go check it out. Thanks to our Patreons and thanks to our YouTube subscribers for growing the channel. So let's go ahead and jump right into round number 3. So we're going to start out with activation for, let's go with this giant going to attack Ghost. He's right here. Ghost is right there. Let's have them each roll. Giant is able to attack, doing a damage for Ghost. Ghost can take 2 wounds. So we'll put one of those wounds on Ghost now. And we will now, let's go ahead and activate Ghost as well. Again, we'll roll. And Ghost also does an attack. And ups this one as well. So the giant has attacked. Let's go ahead and move to activate our Spearwives next. I'm going to check out Egret and the Spearwife Matron. I just want to see their powers here. So we've got our Spearwives. They got Spear Toss and Crude Spear. So let's go ahead and just double check Egret. We also have an Eagle Skin Changer. Let's just see what these can do. As well as the Spearwife. So let's kind of combine all these up. So first of all, she's got a Spear Toss. She can target one enemy line of sight long range. They become vulnerable. So we can add a vulnerable token to line of sight enemy here. So she's right through here. She's line of sight to here. We can also do we got the Bonded Eagle. So we can have an additional result. And after this unit is attacked under melee, they may flee. Okay, so we've got a couple of things. We've already got Egret activated to do this. So she's marked that as vulnerable. Enemies engaged with this unit. Okay, so let's have the Spearwives go ahead now. They have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, versus this. So they get 5, 5, 6, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4. And so that's going to be 3 hits get through by the Spearwives. That will affect the Ranger trackers. Each model has 3, so they're going to lose a second model here. So another Ranger tracker is gone. So we've got Egret versus the Ranger tracker, as well as the Spearwife matron. So to see these up here. We've got 1 casualty so far. We're going to roll a panic for them. So the Ranger trackers can roll a panic test. And they get also a panic. Okay, so they're also panicked. So they're kind of vulnerable and overwhelmed by the by our wildlings. Okay, let's move into next round. Next activation. Let's go ahead and we'll also activate our I'm going to have them do a pivot and a move and a pivot like this, so they can come up to here. And they are going to fire on this giant as well. So this is these are our Ranger Hunters. Actually, they're in melee here, so let's have them do Swift Strike. Swift Strike, they're able to do 7 dice. 1, 2, 3. And then our giant. It says giant generates any hits. So we got a 3, blocking 1. So 3 hits come through, and we're going to have our first, so that 3 hits, 1 wound for every 2 unblocked hits. So they get another wound. They have a total of 5. So now they're going to be on the 3rd wound here. So this guy is on a 3rd wound. Okay. Also, they can do a... After this attack is completed, the unit may make a free retreat action if engaged. So they're engaged. They will make a free retreat, so they can move back as well. They're going to disengage, moving back like this. Okay, next activation. Let's have this other giant activate, and he can attack this cavalry. Cavalry... This will be, again, generates a hit. The defenders D3 plus 1 wounds. So defenders suffer D3 plus 1 wound, 2 wounds. So we'll also track one of the wounds here for them. Place this here for now. Okay. Next up. I'm just going to put placeholder this with a 3rd token, but it's a different one. It's okay. Okay, so next up, let's do a panic roll for them as well. And they survived the panic, so no issues there. Okay, next up, activation, we'll have... Now these guys are already activated as well. Let's have this army activate. And they will rush these, they're going to try to charge against Rattle Shirt. Oops, so we have Rattle Shirt down here. So let's have them do a pivot. Actually, it's not going to be a charge though. It's going to be the Sworn Brothers. They can move 5. So let's just have them move the 5. Okay. And our Freefolk Raiders will activate next. They also get a 5. There we're going to engage into here, and they're going to launch their attack. So their attack will be 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here. They have to have 4+. No hits for our Ranger Hunters. Sorry, Freefolk Raiders. Do they get any bonus? Rattle Shirt gives a bonus. Okay, they can. Rattle Shirt allows them to have an intimidating presence. Let's also see, we've got the wolf here. Okay, the wolf can stop with defenses. Okay, so that'll be that for that activation. I'm going to activate, let's activate Bowen Marsh for a friendly unit to make a retreat. I'm going to have these Rangers also retreat again for free retreat. And that'll be his activation. I'll also have Harma restore up to 3 wounds in this activation. So we'll have 3 wounds and remove a condition token. So we can restore 3 of these wounds off of this giant. So the giant's sort of got refreshed from this combat. Let's go ahead and move. We're going to pivot these. And we're going to move 1, 2, 3 like this, I guess, and pivot them again. So they're going to move into attack next. For next round, we can pivot them like that. And let's leave these back for retreats as well. I will activate the bear, who will charge. I'll have the bear charge toward the cavalry. Bear has 5, but if I make it a charge, it's 5 plus a die roll. So 5 plus 2, 6, 7. Okay. And we will have Amon was going to take 1 friendly unit, make a free action attack. So these 2 cavalry will also attack the giant. Ranger trackers. They've got 4, 1, 5, 3, 2. And they are going to cause another 2. So this is up to 4 of the 5 damage. And lastly, I'll have Jarl activate and draw 2 token cards, 2 more tactics cards. Bloody Trophies. After a friendly unit completes a melee attack, if it destroys it, add this 1 card to friendly infantry. Okay. I think that's going to wrap it up for the round. So we will move the token up to round 4. I'll reset the board and we'll see you guys in the next round. Thank you. Bye-bye.